Welcome. In this lesson, we're going to learn what's called the counting principle. Actually, it's called the fundamental counting principle of mathematics. But basically, it's this. If you have multiple events and you take them in a series of a string of events that you're going to tie together, the total number of outcomes that are possible is always a product of each individual event's outcomes. Now that kind of probably was confusing, but hopefully as I explain this, it will make sense in the sense of we do some examples. Lisa here is making a quilt. Now she can sew 5 patterns. Okay, so the first thing is she has to choose one of 5 patterns. Once she chooses one of 5 patterns, she can then choose 4 color schemes. So there's 2 events. The first event has 5 possible choices. The second event has 4 possible choices. We multiply those together and we get a total of 20 different quilt combinations because each one of the 5 has 4 tied with it. So it's simple multiplication. Come up here, type in 20. And you could string that along for even more and more events. So for instance, let's see. Manny's writing a thank you note for a friend. He has 5 kinds of cards and 2 kinds of envelopes, right? So again, the first thing he's going to do is pick a card and he has 5 choices. Then he's going to pick an envelope and he has 2 choices. 5 times 2 is 10. Very, very simple concept. I'm going to jump ahead here because so far they're only doing 2. I believe they get into probably some combinations of 3 things. Jeremiah is customizing a new sailboat. There are 6 sizes of boats and 9 exterior colors to choose from. So 6 times 9 is 54. You guys are going to fly through this and think, why? Oh, here's one that looks like there's more than 2 options. Okay, at a local hardware store, Stanley is selecting tools for a small toolkit, which will include 1 of each type of tool. So there are 6 hammers, then there are 4 screwdrivers to choose from. For the wrench, Stanley has 2 options. How many different toolkits can he have? So there's 3 tools he's picking from. He's going to pick a hammer, okay? And how many hammers does he have to pick from? 6. Then he's going to pick from screwdrivers. How many screwdrivers does he have to pick from? He has 4. Then he's also going to pick a wrench. How many wrenches does he have to pick from? 2. So you do 6 times 4 times 2. That's 24 times 2, or 48 possible toolkits he could make if he's only choosing 1 from each category, which it said that right here, including 1 of each type of tool. Again, hopefully this goes very quickly for you and you pick up the concept quite easily and readily. If you have questions, please do bring them to class. I'm going to jump ahead again just really quickly. Now I'm starting to do sparkles for some reason. Go back to pen here. Let's see, let's look at this one. Pam is planning a day at her grandmother's birthday. They are going to have lunch at one of her grandmother's 4 favorite restaurants, and then they will go shopping at one of her grandmother's 8 favorite stores. Assuming the order of the activities doesn't matter, how many different ways can Pam plan her grandma's birthday party? Well, again, she's going to go to one of her favorite restaurants and then go shopping at one of her favorite stores. It'd be 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32. Very simple concept. You probably got this down and don't have to watch the rest of it. If you have any questions, please bring them to class.